Pence and his wife meeting with victims of Hurricane Harvey today in Rockport, Texas. The vice president even praying with everyone. His wife leading those prayers, telling them, "We are with you." Local 10 D.C. Bureau Chief Ross Palumbo live at the White House with more on the federal response to all this. Ross.
Well, Lori, the White House just announcing that the president will be donating $1 million of his own money to hurricane relief efforts. The president will be heading back to the area, going to Houston, Texas, and part of Louisiana coming up on Saturday. But in the meantime, as you say, the vice president is already there.
Vice President Mike Pence now arriving in South Texas to assess the storm damage. Pence expected to stay most of the day. The president seen here speaking to the Texas governor aboard Air Force One yesterday, expected to return to the area on Saturday.
At the president's direction, the vice president, Mrs. Pence, and 5 cabinet secretaries are back in Texas meeting with local officials and storm survivors and thanking many of the first responders and other volunteers.
Meanwhile, on the heels of Trump's trip pushing his tax reform plan with daughter Ivanka Trump, the administration ending an Obama-era rule collecting gender gap wage data. Ivanka says she supports women's empowerment, but also supports ending data collection, saying it didn't yield results. And a show of force as U.S. bombers and jets practice over South Korea, simulating precision strikes against North Korea's core facilities. This after the regime fired a mid-range ballistic missile over Japan. Kim Jong-un calling it a meaningful prelude to containing Guam, where thousands of Americans are based.
They will be met with fire and fury.
Despite that warning of fire and fury, the president taking no dramatic actions aside from a tweet yesterday saying that talking is not the answer, contradicting his own defense secretary.
We're never out of diplomatic solutions.
Since then, a defense missile has been successfully tested off of Kauai, and other defense missiles in Alaska stand ready.
Is negotiating still on the table?
Absolutely. All includes all. So I think that would certainly include diplomatic, economic, and military options.
Well, as for the president himself, he hasn't tweeted anything new out about North Korea since yesterday. All eyes are now on the president, Janine, when it comes to the fate of dreamers in our country, and specifically in South Florida. A decision on that expected soon. We'll have more on that coming up tonight, new tonight at 6.
So many watching closely. Ross Palumbo from the White House, thank you.